Jeff Katz, News Radio 1140 WRVA. Is there going to be some sort of massive industrial complex built in Chesterfield anytime soon? Well, some are calling this the MegaSite. Jason Pentecost is with a group called Bermuda Advocates for Responsible Development. And Jason, thanks for being here.
No, thanks for having me.
Tell me a little bit about what it is that is being floated as an idea and where this is located.
All right, so first off, Chesterfield County is named as the MegaSite, but it's actually in the Bermuda district, not the Matoa district. It's a few miles from downtown Chester. The county wants to bring an unknown company into this vacant lot and produce a manufacturing facility. Now, the land they want to buy is about 1,700 acres. Mm-hmm. It's currently zoned residential and zoned I-3. Or they want to zone at I-3, which is heavy industrial, to lure that unknown company to build some sort of manufacturing facility. They say it could be auto manufacturing, could be aero, but heavy industrial, it could be chemical manufacturing. Now, the people of Chester don't want that in their backyard.
All right, but you're talking about, you said 1,700 acres zoned residential. Is there any possibility that there's going to be residential in there anytime in the foreseeable future? Now,
that 1,700 acres, it's currently surrounded by residential. The current zoning for residential was for a 5,000-home development that the county, that the Chester residents also didn't want. That was back in 2007, but the Board of Supervisors voted for it anyway. And we got quote unquote lucky that the housing market crashed, and that never came to fruition.
All right. Well, at some point, though, don't you have to say, even though you continually say not in my backyard, at some point somebody's going to put something there, right?
Somebody could put something there. We'd be fine with a residential, just not 5,000 homes. Chester can't support that. The infrastructure's not there.
All right. Well, has there been any indication, say, from the Board of Soups or like the Economic Development Agency or Economic Development Authority, what their ultimate goal is, or are they listening to you at all?
Well, if past is any indicator, the Board of Supervisors doesn't really care what the Chester citizens think. Back in, I think it was 1991, they wanted to expand our landfill. Citizens didn't want it. Board of Supervisors did it anyway. Back in 2007, like I mentioned, the Brander Station development. Citizens didn't want it. Board of Supervisors voted for it anyway. So we're sitting here wondering, we don't want this. Why are you not listening to us?
Now, does the county already own the land?
The county does not own the land. It is owned by there's 3 lots, and they're owned by private entities. The county wants to spend about $14 million to procure this land. Mm-hmm. But apparently they put an option down to purchase this over a year ago. So they've known this for a long time prior to the August 31st announcements with Governor McAuliffe.
Right. All right. And so what is the response been? Has this been addressed at the Board of Soups?
It hasn't made it that far yet. So they've had a couple county information sessions where they brought out the citizens to inform them of what's going on. They haven't gone too well because they had Q&As and they don't have any answers for us. They answer a lot of questions. Well, we don't know that at this time. We'll have to get back to that. And they want us to get behind this billion-dollar investment of an idea, but they can't tell us what's going on.
Have they at least been polite and considerate and telling you we don't really know what's going on yet?
They have an attitude of, why don't you support this? I can't believe you don't support this. This is such a great idea. Mm-hmm. Now, but part of this, to bring this MegaSite here, requires a lot of infrastructure to be built that's not currently there. Yeah. They need to bring in a highway similar to 288, which involves demolishing 3 families' homes and taking property from at least 30 to 50 additional residents for the county to gamble on a if we build it, they will come scenario. Because, like I said, there is no company lined up for this. They just want to invest all this money, but there's no guarantee that anybody will actually use it.
You know, so many times, though, a lot of this stuff happens behind the scenes, and I wonder, is it possible that they do have a company lined up, and they're just not sharing it with you or me or anybody else?
Yeah, we're very concerned about that, because I don't know how they can been working on this for a year, and they don't have any information yet. They can't tell us anything about the traffic impacts. Yeah. They said they can't do that until the traffic study is complete, which is not going to be complete for another several months, and they just have no answers for us, and we don't understand how that's possible. So it's quite possible they are hiding something from us.
Yeah. Have they given you any sort of a time frame?
Now, originally when they announced this, it was lined up they were going to have these information sessions to inform the citizens. October 2017, the Planning Commission was going to give a recommendation to the Board of Supervisors, and the Board of Supervisors were going to vote on it right after that. Yeah. Now, all this county uproar has delayed that. They taking it off the Planning Commission meeting for this month. And the county says that was never the plan, but we know better than that. It was part of the plan.
All right. Well, Jason, I want you to keep us up to date. I appreciate you being here. That's Jason Pentecost. He's with a group called Bermuda Advocates for Responsible Development. All this talk about the so-called MegaSite would impact an awful lot of people. And apparently the people in Chester itself are saying we really have no interest in any of this.